sketch of James Bond.
And don't forget your helmet.
Sunday at 10 on LWT.
It was an enormous success and very difficult to manage and handle. I mean, at the same time as the Beatles, more or less, and they had 4 of them to share it and get in and out with, and I was stuck, as it were, on my own, hoisting my own petard, as it were.
So live and let die. Live and let die. Live and let die. Let it die. Live and let die.
I sat down and just started. I actually just worked backwards from the title. In my mind, I thought, okay, we've got to end up, so therefore, live and let die. So this first bit's got to be about live and let live. Well, when you were young, you used to say that, but now you've changed your attitude to the whole world because you're James Bond now, and now you say, live and let. So I sort of worked it like that. So when you were young, and your heart was an open book, you used to say, live and let, you know. So I just worked it backwards.
So live and let die.
In a way, when I think of the 60s, which I do surprisingly often, I think of the Beatles and I think of James Bond, and it did seem that they were kind of 2 of the greatest exports we had. Were you aware of that? Did it feel like you were sort of...
At the time, I wasn't conscious of it, but looking back on some of the things I did, I must have been conscious of it, because I mean, I immediately got an Aston Martin, and I'd never actually connected it till I saw Goldfinger. It was exactly the model I got.
You'll be using this Aston Martin DB5 with modifications. Now, pay attention, please. Windscreen bulletproof, as are the side and the rear windows. Revolving number plates, naturally.
Well, I never thought it was such a great car, myself. Anything else?
Well, I won't keep you for more than an hour or so if you give me your undivided attention. We've installed some rather interesting modifications.
It was just the times, and it was so glamorous, and talk about pulling birds. You know, would you like to come for a ride in my DB5? All right, I'll come. I have no idea why they're Scottish.
It sounds to me like you were just
Sean,
trying to
probably
pick up the female half of the Crankies there. Is there one moment, one particular scene which you would consider to be a favourite?
The golf scene in Goldfinger?
Oh, I believe this is yours.
Live and Let Die. The opening sequence with that fabulous song plays.
It was very catchy.
I think that's smashing, and the girl sort of burns. I think it's a very good sequence, that.
Do you expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Probably Goldfinger, with the big laser. That laser sequence, you know, is really...
Isn't it funny how all the men who see Bond movies remember the laser sequence?
Well, it's a very threatening sequence, that, you know, as it nears his crutch. I mean, I think we all...